Aloha, minasan! Hawaii yakimashita ka? Yes, I just came back from Hawaii. Mecha subarashi trip. Mecha tanoshii. Ii tenki. Chou daisuki. But kyou wa we're gonna mitai the real Hawaii desu ne. Hey, what's up guys? Andrew here. We're at Aloha Card Shop today. Very awesome shop here in Hawaii, Honolulu. And I'm just going to do a little showcase for you guys. Take a look-see around. Alright, so this was the first store that I visited in Hawaii, the Aloha Card Shop. I'm friends with the owner here, and he's a really nice guy. And definitely can relate on a lot of factors. Having our own businesses is a lot of hard work, but it's great to see what he's done in Hawaii. And he's been expanding a lot, really well. I think they're going to be moving soon actually, but gonna take a look at here some of the PSA cards they had on special. So this is like Warabiki price no PSA card, like 3500 4000 desu ne gurai. Got some Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana goods here, Pokemon mystery packs, TCG surprise, Americano surprise, Champions wall, so winner wall. I really like that. And I came across this Latios there, which I never seen before, that one. But they got some nice high-end cards. And sorting many new Kaitori. Yeah, very cool. So this was one of my favorite stores to visit because it had a good jewel space as well as like a local vibe and a very big range of stock. So it had a little bit of sports cards as well. So here's what I managed to pick up. This cool Jirachi card here, really nice Illusto, and this Komiya-san EVGX, very cool. Arigatou minasan, Aloha Card Shop Hawaii desu ne. Honolulu. So next up was this store called Toy Lynx, which was recommended by one of my staff who was from Hawaii. And this was really nice store. I had a bit more Yu-Gi-Oh here, as well as some other card games like Weiss Schwartz and the anime type games. I really enjoyed the staff that were working here because they were really friendly and really down to earth, and you can tell that they were like true gamer type guys and people, and just seemed to really get along as a collector. And it was a lot smaller store, but it's a very nice one. And there was some cool pieces like these playmats that they had on display here. Some from, I think, from Japan, some from Kaigai. Some nice Yu-Gi-Oh mats there. I do have a little soft spot for Yu-Gi-Oh. Do really like that stuff. We've got Monster Energy drinks and different teas and negurumis. Very puchi kawaii, no softo, yarakai. And then this one I seen, which I really like. This is a graded PlayStation 1 game. I'm at Toy Lynx, awesome shop in Hawaii, Honolulu. 皆さんめっちゃありがとう。トイリンクスはホノルルはめっちゃ素晴らしいですね。ありがとう。So next one on the list was Other Realms. So Other Realms here, something that's a bit different, something which you might not see every day. This is a Amikomi store in Honolulu. So they do have some Torika, some trading card like Lorcana there, but Kono shop was moto figure, toy, accessories, and Amikomi desu. And mecha daisuki. This is my maybe side shumi desu ne. I like to yomu American comic and collect the sugoi illusto from Kaigai illusto desu ne, Americano. And my ichiban daisuki character is tabun maybe itsumo changing, but tabun Deadpool, Wolverine, Psylocke, X-Men, Carnage, Venom. I have many daisuki. But here I found some 90s comics, which is my generation. I grew up in the early 90s, so I really like to see the comics which were from about that generation. There might have been some other generations mixed up here from a bit older time. But Spectacular Spider-Man, Superman, oh, very cool. Batman and Robin, and there's two types of main comic distributors. So there's DC Comics and then there's Marvel Comics, but there's also independent comics that make their own amikomi as well. I think maybe similar to Japan with the manga industry, there's a lot of independent artists and creators. So it's good to sometimes support those people as well. So they did have a nice Star Wars section here. Star Wars is one of the highest earning franchises in the non-sport industries, alongside Pokemon over the years. And they have some cool Dragon Shield stuff here. Some I haven't seen before, which is like the side illustrator of the Joker here. And I thought this one was cool, so I picked this one up from the store. And this was nice. These are the game dice. So there's a lot of board games and action figure games that they play in America, and the dices are very, very big, sometimes like 24 or bigger, and just is such a Motoroid choice. Those jumbo dice, and it was really cute there. Yeah, so I kept exploring the store. Everywhere we went, there was new cool things to find, and at pretty decent prices as well. The prices were reasonable. I'm not sure if you know these brands, but a lot of them is mecha natsukashi for me. Growing up in Australia, we had some of these American brands on our TVs. And here I'm gonna see if I can bring back some souvenirs for my friends in Tokyo. So I picked up some Deadpool here with Captain Marvel, some nice illustrations, very cute, and a incredible Hulk. Who doesn't like the Hulk? He's badass, right? So this store overall, the crowd seemed a little bit older. This is more of an older crowd, maybe 30s, 40s, even 50s. But they were very down to earth, very nice people, and very kind. Awesome. So right across the road from this store, I found a Firearm store. Now, I don't know if you know what this is, but if you're a fan of like Call of Duty or Apex Legends or I don't know, GameSoft in general, and you played an FPS in the past, you probably would like to look at this stuff. In Australia, we cannot get this. We do not have anything like this. But these are like real AK-47s and weapons here. Some nice rifles here. Some awesome different types of scopes and things that you can buy. A little bit takai. It's like about Nijuman, that one there. But this store, I just had to have a look. It's just something that we don't see every day in Australia or in Japan, and it's a different type of world, but would be good for cosplay, I guess, like some of these items. But they got real ammunition here, there's real bullets and ammo, as well as different types of mags here. So yeah, I'm not an expert by any means on these weapons, but I had to hold one, and I just thought it was very cool. This is like a modern day AK-47. Yeah. Very cool. So next up was From the Heart Toys, Collectibles and Novelties store. These guys were really awesome. The owner there in the middle and the girl on the left is Designer Toy Addict, which I was really blown away by because I followed her on social media, and she's really, really awesome. And to see her in person, she was so kind and so sweet. These guys were very, very nice. I really enjoyed coming to this store because it felt like they were doing something a little bit different. Not your everyday type of hobby store. They had a lot of interesting stuff that I personally didn't find in some of the other stores. So they're doing a great job. Definitely recommend to go follow her and them on social media. So this store probably had the biggest or more of the higher end stuff than other stores. So we had a lot of Charizards here, as well as some Umbreons at the top there, and SARs, Shadowless Charizard there. They had all the Charizards, a lot of them there. And these cool kawaii figures, Tokidoki figures, I believe. A lot of rainbow colors here that we can see. Very cute, kawaii type figures, and I thought they were pretty cool. Hello Kitty's there, and yeah, Kurumi, she's so popular, right? She's so popular overseas. Very, very nice. And they got some cards here for the Kuruma no collector desu ne. And for the boys, for the boys, that's it. So very, very nice place here. Really enjoyed the hospitality from these guys. They were so kind and so sweet. Definitely recommend come visit this place if you're in Hawaii.
Awesome.
次のストアは is The Planet ですね。So これは I had おすすめ from my staff who used to play here. She's from Hawaii. Very, very nice staff I have, and this was her local store. So this is where she grew up playing TCG game in Hawaii. So it's very local vibe, very local. And look at that Mezurashi box down there, the Fossil no Hako, first edition. It's yabai takai. But they have many omoshiroi choice. たくさんポケモン goods. I mean, 最近違うショップ売り切り. So this was 面白い to see. And big binders. That Metamon 超大好き. めっちゃ大好きこのイラスト Metamon. And the staff very friendly. So next up on the list was Evolving Realms. Now this store was a bit further out to the east side, which there wasn't many stores out this way, but I wanted to go check it out. And to be honest, it just reminded me a little bit of my first store which I opened and the humble beginnings I had. And like these guys seem to be in the industry for the right reasons, like really good collectors and really nice people, and they're just trying to make a decent hard work living. And I just really liked hanging out at this store because it was just so nice and clean and organized, and had again some products which I didn't find at the other stores, like these Dragon Ball figures, which I think were very, very cool. And they had some of the terrariums here. And they also had these binders of reverse hollows, which you know I'm a sucker for, the reverse hollows, because we can't get them in Japan, these type of hollow patterns. So it's nice to find them overseas. Very, very cute and cool. But overall, the owner, and I think it was his wife who was working there, were very, very kind, and I was just really blown away by how clean and organized this place was. And it had some nice One Piece cards finally. So I hadn't seen many One Piece on display in the other stores, but this one had some of the Japanese One Piece as well as some of the English One Piece, which was really, really cool. And here we had some Funko figures which were signed by local artists, Anne Vu I think it is, and I just was like blown away. Look at that Nami, so kawaii, so cute. And that Leafia, oh my god, so badass. And there's Hood in there with the spoons. Oh, imagine getting these type of things signed in Japan. It would be so nice if they did that again here in Japan. But I do miss the sign events. And at the end, this owners asked me to sign this Elite Trainer box, which I thought was really, really nice of them. So I put my store name, Card Secret, and my own name there, and signed the date. And yeah, it goes up on display on their wall. at the top of the store. So thank you guys, so fun. So that's the owner there, who's very, very knowledgeable about cards and very, very cool. Well, this was the next day actually, this was the next day going to the Pokemon events. So I changed my clothes here. And we're going, waiting for hours and hours, and we did find Sanigo-san. This. So, after waiting about 4 hours, everything sold out. Everything was sold out. There's so many of the good stuff which was sold out, like playmats and deck boxes and things, and it was really hard to get the good stock. But there was things that were available still, like dolls and some of the shirts and supplies. So what we found out with the Pokemon Center was that in the morning they allocate stock for the first few hours, and then once they sell out of that stock, they sell out of that stock. So every day they were allocating a certain amount. So we had to come back the next day to try and get some of the other supplies. But this was the first time there, and it was really nice to see. Very nice displays, and I did a lot of shopping still on the first day. And it was so crowded, like 4 hours waiting in line almost every day just to get into this Pokemon Center. It was a lot of fun though. I really like seeing these figures here. I wish I could bring that back home, but oh my god, too heavy. Totemo omoi desu ne. I don't have the luggage space. But there's socks and accessories, and this was a good day because there wasn't a line at the end there. But very, very colorful, very cute. I love the Hawaii vibe that they were making, and they had people playing music as well in the background, and then we tried to get into the actual event where the TCG and VGC players were playing, and we had the special spectator passes, and we got through. Yeah, let me in. So this was the next day actually, and we went through, and yeah, it was such a nice setup. You can tell that Pokemon Company International is spending a lot of money here to make this place nice for everyone, and the staff are working really, really hard. There's a lot of staff with red shirts everywhere, Japanese as well as Americans and different countries from all around the world, and people were all very friendly, and it was great to see the community coming together for TCG and for video games. And oh my god, look at those trophy cards. I seen one of these in person after the event, and I was like, oh my god. Whew. Yabai. But yeah, generally staff very, very nice. I was talking to him about the side events, trying to get in, but I don't know if I had time to play side events because I was so busy talking and trading to a lot of people throughout the weekend. But it was a lot of fun overall. Really miss Hawaii. This was the side event prizes. The top playmat in the top left, top right there was really hard to get. And then there was a little store trading zone in the event. So these were official stores which were selling in the event. They did have some supplies and accessories and these nice big boxes that they carry around to expos. Where they just lay out everything nice and neat. So you've got some of the sealed packs and files there, as well as sleeves and deck boxes, and yeah, it was nice. It was nice. I think I liked this area, but I did enjoy the actual trading zone with collector to collectors, which I think was this area here. So here was a big room where everyday people like you and me or could go in and trade at a table there. Overall, I'm probably gonna miss a lot of the nice people that I met while I was at Hawaii. So being able to bring together a lot of people from all around the world and meet them in person. So here's like a final montage, some of the cool people that we've seen at the event, including influencers and people doing cosplay and just enjoying the hobby for it is. There's Mystic there, lionheart, some of the famous YouTubers and stuff, and really nice collectors. And there's Pokemon World Champion there, old school collectors. Thank you very much for watching our video today, and really hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll try to keep bringing you some cool content in the future. But definitely miss Hawaii. It was really, really fun. Thank you again for the good times, and hope you have a good one. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.